Good evening, Annika. Tito Mboweni raised some eyebrows yesterday when he didn't attend that briefing by President Ramaphosa to the rest of Team South Africa.
That's right. Earlier today at the big press conference that was held here at the International Media Centre, all members of the delegation were present except for the Finance Minister, who we rushed straight to go and do an interview with, and was sitting all alone at a very Alpine-looking Edelweiss-type hotel, looking fairly glum, actually. But he said when we asked him why he hadn't been present, and he was seemingly, it seems as if he's been quite separate to the rest of the delegation. He said that he's been coming here since 1991, and he has been meeting with big business. I think today it was Anglo-American and one of the big breweries, and so he had a lot of business to attend to here at Davos, and therefore couldn't attend the media briefing.
Well, let's get to the business of Team South Africa there. What are they saying is their key message, and how confident are they that it will strike a chord among potential investors?
You know what's interesting, Boyo, and you will have noticed this yourself. The President and Cabinet Ministers, when they give a domestic interview in South Africa and when they give an international one, they're far more fervent, they don't mince their words as much, they're far less diplomatic, and they really seem to give better information in my view. And this is what President Ramaphosa had to say. I was quite surprised. He said, "We are turning things around after a decade of political paralysis," throwing President Zuma right under the bus there, and economic stagnation, really saying that the South Africa that you've been dealing with for 10 years is not the South Africa that you are seeing now. We are turning things around, we are changing, we have the worst inequality in the world, but things are changing.
Well, speaking of getting better information and being a lot more open, are we any clearer about what the situation is with regard to Zimbabwe? We are told that there was a meeting in December, but you spoke to both finance ministers of South Africa and Zimbabwe. Did they tell you, did they give you any indication as to what it is exactly that they spoke about in December, and what the expectations are from both countries?
It seems that there was that meeting, and there's been constant telephonic discussion. The finance minister from Zimbabwe, Mr. Ngube, said that he had briefly chatted to President Ramaphosa today and to the finance minister, Tito Mboweni. It seems that they're doing a very delicate dance around one another, both saying what a good relationship they have, how important it is to have stability in the neighboring country, and how important it is for the stability of the continent. But I couldn't get any definitive answer on whether South Africa is going to extend any kind of financial credit to Zimbabwe, or whether it'll come in the future. They said, oh, we'll carry on talks. Minister Mboweni, our finance minister, was very emphatic that there needs to be more than just a financial lifeboat thrown to Zimbabwe. There needs to be a more holistic approach, and Zimbabwe needs to help themselves first before the international community can come forward and help them. So I think, yes, I think a diplomatic waltz is going back and forth between those two countries.
Annika, that's where we're going to leave it for now. Annika Lassen live from Davos.